5, okay? Our single, our double, and our triple. You ready? Left foot, let's get the single rhythm first. And 1.
These young people, some of them professional dancers, are paying several dollars an hour to learn to jitterbug, to jive, and to lindy. It's just one example of the new interest in old styles in everything from clothes to music to movies, but especially music.
Or perhaps back in the 40s there was someone very special that you took to a place like Palace Pier to go dancing to music like this.
When radio station CKEY in Toronto devoted 2 weekends entirely to nostalgia, they were flabbergasted by the response. Thousands of letters and phone calls. The station asked a behavioral scientist why, and executive Gene Kirby says that this is the explanation they got.
He determined that we are not really all that happy about the present. We're terribly uncertain about the future. And when we talk about the old days, we always refer to them, I suppose because of our selective memory, the good old days. And I guess really, when you go back, you can select the better parts of the good old days, like the music.
That station aims at people who really do remember, but it's kids who are hearing it all for the first time who are the big nostalgia customers. In records, 1/3 of the sales now are revivals, re-releases, and imitations. In clothes, young men are buying trench coats, bow ties, knitted vests, and hats. And women are looking back, too.
And I think it's all part of the music, the styling, the whole feeling of people and what they would like to be. Maybe a nicer world. Maybe the world we're in now isn't quite as nice as I'd like it to be. So we're looking to an era when everything seemed to be quite happy and great spirit of the time.
In fact, the 70s so far have produced no alternative to the past. There's nothing radically new in fashion on the line of the miniskirt. There are no real new movie heroes, no musical superstars in the tradition of Elvis or Sinatra. So until someone comes along to define and interpret the feelings of this generation, the past is the only new thing they've got. Catherine McQueen, CBC News, Toronto.